Architecture school is tough. Long hours, endless submissions, and yes, it's not exactly wallet friendly either. And what if I told you there are real practical ways that you can start earning on the side, all while juggling your studio deadlines? In this video, I'm sharing 7 side hustles that an architecture student like you can do, some of which I have tried for myself, and others I've seen my friends and my juniors do it. So now let's start with the most obvious but underrated option: design internship. Most universities require you to do an internship for 1 semester or 2, and while these are part of your course, the good thing is that most firms also pay you a small stipend for your work. But here's the real tip: don't wait for those mandatory ones. Use your semester breaks or even the semester itself, if your workload allows, to explore extra internship. These might not always be formal, but they are great for experience, and yes, they can pay too. I actually got my first internship offer from a senior who had just started his own practice. It was a casual setup, but I got to work on a real project and earn a little bit on the side. I also know students who have found good opportunities via LinkedIn and other platforms, so keep your eyes open and don't hesitate to ask around. Now here's something that most students often overlook: research and data collection internships. Master students, PhD researchers, and especially NGOs are often looking for support, whether it's collecting field data, conducting surveys, or even helping out with research documentation. So if you have done solid research work during your own studio, like urban design, community studies, or environmental analysis, you already have the kind of experience that makes you a good fit for this. In countries like Nepal, where updated data are quite hard to find, NGOs and research groups actually set aside a good chunk of their budget just for fresh data collection. That means there's a real earning potential if you're ready to step in. These opportunities pop up all the time in LinkedIn or even in niche Facebook groups and community pages, so keep an eye out and don't be afraid to ask directly if a project aligns with your interests. The third one is for those of you who are interested in writing and curating. It's magazine and press internship. Just like with research work, there are tons of architectural blogs, online platforms, and even local newspapers or magazines that need contributors, editors, and interns to help with their publications. And here's the cool part: if you're really interested, you can start your own personal blog right now and use it to document your studio projects, case studies, or design research. Not only does this help you to build your voice, but it also makes your portfolio stand out when you're applying for these kind of roles. So back in 2020-2021, I was working as managing editor for Spaces magazine in Nepal, and we had so many architecture students volunteering for upcoming issues. And some of them even got long-term gigs in the same magazine after that. So if this is something that you're really into, keep an eye on architecture-focused media platforms, Instagram pages, or even reach out directly to the editorial team. Fourth on this list is physical model making. And trust me, this one has real earning potential if you are good with your hands. Even though 3D printing has become more common, there's still something special about handmade architecture models, especially in countries like Nepal, where access to high-end 3D printing is limited. Many firms and businesses still prefer physical models to present their design. But here's the thing: these firms, they don't normally have dedicated staffs for making physical models. And that's where students like you guys come in. Back in my school days, I made models for NGOs and private firms, and honestly, it paired really well. I still remember this one time when 5 of my friends, we came together for making this physical model for an architecture firm, and you would not believe the amount they offered us for one single model. It was almost $1,000 US. And it doesn't have to stop there. I've seen juniors who started just like that, freelancing model works during school, and eventually started their own model making studios. Now they are working full-time building models for architecture firms, real estate companies, and even exhibitions. So if you are good at detail work and love making physical models, this might be a side hustle that's worth exploring. Number 5, rendering and 3D visualizations. If you're skilled and comfortable with 3D modeling softwares like SketchUp, Rhino, etc., and also rendering softwares like V-Ray, Lumion, Inkscape, then this might be a side hustle opportunity for you. There's a growing global demand for 3D visualizations, especially in architecture and interior design. In fact, in countries like US or UK, prices for rendering have gone through the roof because of high demand and competitive markets. So here's the opportunity. Clients from these markets, they often scout for freelancers from South Asia or Africa who can deliver quality work at competitive rates. That's where platforms like Upwork, Fiverr, and even LinkedIn comes in. So what I recommend is you start small. Take up small projects first, basic 3D modeling. After that, go into rendering and slowly build your portfolio on these platforms. And once you have the credibility, the projects and pay will be much better. Next up, teaching and tutoring. If you are in architecture school, chances are that your presentation and communication skills have already improved quite a bit. Combine that with a passion for teaching and you have got a solid way to earn on the side. You can start small, tutoring school or high school students, maybe even your own siblings or cousins, then slowly grow your circle. One of my classmates did this throughout her early architecture school days. She took home tuitions regularly and made a decent side income while managing her classes. Now there's also another cool opportunity. Students who have scored well in entrance exams are often asked to coach new applicants. Now these are through entrance preparation institutions, and it's a great way to share what you know while sharpening your own skills. Teaching doesn't just help you earn. It helps to build your confidence, patience, and communication, all of which are good skills to have as an architect. Last, but definitely not the least, student design competitions. These are one of the most exciting ways to earn while you learn. Now, I'll be honest, this isn't a guaranteed income source. But every time you participate, you are learning so much. How to think conceptually, work under pressure, or present your ideas clearly. Most student design competitions have little to no registration fees. And if you keep entering regularly, you'll start to figure out what works, how to stand out, how to meet deadlines, and how to craft a story through your design. Some of these competitions offer serious prize money, and many of them comes with perks like publication, exhibition, or even job offers. So it's not just about cash, it's also about growth and exposure. Whether you win or not, every entry is a chance to push your limit and maybe even build a project that lands you in your next opportunity. So there you have it. 7 practical ways that an architecture student can earn while they learn. Some of these can be casual side hustles, while others may spark a career opportunity for you. The key is to start small, stay consistent, be curious, and use all of the skills that you already have. So let me know in the comment section below if you have tried any of these side hustles yourself, or if you can suggest any other side hustles that a student who is watching this video can try for themselves. And if you have found this video helpful, please leave a like and share it with your friends. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.